Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you so very much for joining me. Thank you. Appreciate every single one of you guys being in the building. Hope everybody had a great weekend, because I did. Excuse me. I hope everybody's doing well. New week, new things to talk about. How's everybody doing, man? Hit the like button. Hit the like button as you coming in. Please. Share, subscribe. You know the deal. Let's get to 500 today, people. Let's get to 500 today. We are 7 away, and then we are there. So today, let's get it done. Let's get it done, people. Come on, call to action. Let's get to 500 today. Let's get to 500 today. Also, let's get to at least 50 likes today. That's the goal. 50, 500, 505, 50, whatever. You know what I mean? Thank you. Appreciate you guys rolling in. Come through the barbershop. We got a few things to discuss. Yesterday, Liverpool played Preston. We saw a few things that we wanted to see. A very, very emotional day, but the guys got it done. You know what I mean? Big up to Red Vision. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Big up to Mandem coming in. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button as you're walking in. So like I was saying, yesterday, Preston. Great match for the neutral. Very emotional, like I said. It's very hard. Liverpool, unforeseeable tragedy hit us a week ago. So it's been tough, and you could see through the guys. It was very, very painful, very hard for them. Somebody could easily say, well, what happened if we had sold them? No, this is different. But the guys were professional. They did it for him. The fans were amazing. Both sides, man. Both fans were very, 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 very good. Oh man, it was very emotional. At the end, the fans, showed their love. And then, during the 20th minute, big up to the Preston fans, it was great. It was great. That's why you want to see, both sides comes together and, show love and quality. But on the match itself, I'm not going to bore you guys too much on the match. This is just a first match, just preseason. This is just something to clean up the cobwebs. I thought that it gives us a little bit of glimpse of what Arne Slot's philosophy is going to be like, right? With the emergence, or should I say, with the transfer of Wirtz, people were still wondering what kind of formation. We know his preferable position. So there was a lot of discussion on what kind of formation the manager was going to play. Bringing in Wirtz, and you have this McAllister, Szoboszlai, all these guys already on the team. What was Wirtz's role is going to be? And, I've always said this manager's favorite formation is 4-2-3-1. And that's what he started with, right? So Szoboszlai played the number 10 in the beginning. So I think that is primarily going to be his position. It's going to be Arne Slot's preferable formation. In terms of personnel, I think we're going to see as the season or the preseason goes, because after this, AC Milan in 2 weeks, 12 days, we're going to see more of the heavy hitters. And I was surprised seeing Salah play. I was surprised seeing, some of the guys. I thought he was mostly going to focus on the kids, which he did. He had a few of the kids in there. But It was good to see Salah playing. Good to see Nunez. Gakpo got a run. Szoboszlai, like I said, started. Michel Kecker, saw Frimpong. So it was extremely big up to Fuzzy, man. How you doing?
Oh, good, bro. You? Can you hear me? Is that good? Yeah, I think his sound is gone, guys. Yeah, it was a good game yesterday. It was a very good game yesterday. I really enjoyed it. It was a mixture of the youngsters and the senior players. So it's good to see that. The future as well as the present as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed the game yesterday. It's good to see it. Obviously, the likes of Salah and Darwin Núñez, Gakpo, and players like that being on the pitch as well. Because a lot of the players are still not feeling it. If you know what I mean, they're still having issues coming to terms of what happened. So the manager decided to let them. I'm still gonna call him a manager because I keep mixing it up. He's a head coach, but it was a very nice game. I like the way Kirkes came on and it showed Liverpool fans what he can do in regards to the defensive side as well as supporting the attackers as well. Frimpong wasn't in the game that much because the ball wasn't on the right a lot. But, eventually we're going to see both of them, flourish in that formation. Because I don't see this three at the back. Maybe we will play it one day in regards to a game that's going to be difficult, and we just need more attackers on the pitch.
Right.
But I see them as both fullbacks. They're not going to be wing backs. I think we're going to continue with the formation you just said as well.
No, yeah. I mean, like I said, it was a very emotional game.
Yeah.
Big up to Anfield Irishman. Good to see you, brethren. Hope you're doing well.
Big up, brother. Big up. Is it? Oh, Red Vision. I thought it was
Red Vision. Yeah, Red Vision in the building. Yeah. So the match itself, I had 3 people I wanted to see.
Yeah.
One of them, actually, 2 of them started. That was Trey, Rio, and then Mr. Lucky.
Yeah.
And they both played. I thought Rio is ready.
Oh, I don't know why people are coming out with he needs to go on loan. But carry on, bro. Carry on.
I've been saying this. I say this kid has hit his growth spurt. He's probably going to grow more, a little bit more. But this kid is ready. We keep hearing the name Fofana. I'm like, nah. We already got our Fofana in the club. We need to give this kid a run in. He needs to start playing with the adults.
Yeah.
None of this, he's too young. He needs to. Nah. He has to play. That's the only way he matures into the game.
Yeah.
Gone are the days where you wait till the player is 21 years old, then you say, now you're ready.
Yeah.
Nah. He's ready. And for him to get better, this is the time where you what do you call it? You slowly integrate him. Of course, you can't just throw him into the wolves. You slowly integrate him with the adults. It's nice for him to play against some Carabao Cup 5th round or FA Cup 5th round, but he's not going to learn anything because he's not playing with the heavy hitters. He needs to be playing with Salah. And you saw Salah educating him kind of mentoring him during the few minutes that they played together, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see. And this kid is ready. I'm Farish man still. Bafana.
Bafana.
Oh my God. No, Real is ready. Real. What do you think about that, man?
What I said was the kid is special, man. He ain't afraid, He ain't afraid to go against defenders. Like you get sometimes we've got players. I don't want to name names, but we've got players that go towards defenders and then they turn back, pass back to the fullback or the centre back.
Yeah.
But it really frustrates me, especially when we need goals, going forward. So what I like about this kid is like he just constantly attacks. He don't look back. You know what I mean? And he likes to dribble past defenders. The way him and Chiesa intellect sometimes was very, very special. You know what I mean? And the way obviously that kid Bradley scored the goal was due to obviously Rio and Chiesa interlinking. You know what I mean, for the goal. So with Rio, I think he should stay at the club. You know, I've always said in the past, the thing that let Jones down was him not going out alone. Those type of players need a loan because their position in the team is a physically demanding position. You know what I mean? So if you haven't got the physicality in that position, it's going to cost you in the long run, and that's what happened to Curtis Jones. That's why he's not even a. If you talk about, if you pick a Liverpool 11, Curtis Jones won't be in it. That's how far down the pecking order he is. So, but I think if he went on loan, he could have done better. But with Rio, he's ready, bro. Like, he's ready to be bit part player in the team, which means when we play certain teams, obviously him coming off the bench, he could change games for us.
Yeah,
I mean, and say we're losing a game or we're drawing a game, we need a goal to get back into the game. You bring him on, he will just commit defenders throughout the game and get us, chances to score from as well. So I think in the next few years, just give him time and patience in the team. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be bad. He's gonna be in between. So just be patient with him. But the talent is there, my guys. Like you see it, and in abundance. The kid is not afraid to have a go at anyone, and he's got very quick feet that can get him out of trouble all the time. And he's willing to cut in and shoot. Crossing. You saw him try to cross the Salah in the first minutes of the game. So he's willing to do anything. He's willing to learn and be part of the team. I like him. I don't want him to go on loan. I think next season he could be the bench, the guy coming off the bench to change games.
Yeah, I agree. The thing is, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised and disappointed if they take him. Let's send him on loan, and then they send him to one of them bottom pyramid. I'm like, what's he gonna learn? People, what is he gonna learn? You know what I mean? So yeah, Rio, I was full. Like he just like you and outfield Irishman is saying, he's fearless. Yeah. The boy is fearless. He doesn't care. He's coming at you.
Yep. And
when you have a player like that, brother, remember, he's going to grow. He's going to get stronger. He's going to get faster. Yeah. Right? He has that, is it Doku?
Yeah, Doku.
He has that kind of, fearless thing where he gets the ball. They just want to come straight in. And if he works on his end product, brother, oh my God. I'm telling you, he works on his end product. Liverpool are gonna save so much money. He was amazing. Scottish Bear, big up yourself. He says, to be fair, we said the same when Doku was 17 and he's only 19. Hopefully Rio doesn't get the injury, but true. That's very true. But where did Doku get injured at? He was on loan, right?
He got injured, yeah. Seasons ago, I think he got injured, yeah.
Yeah, he got, and players like Doku, they rely a lot on their pace.
Yeah.
Their speed is part of their game. So when that is taken away from them, it's very hard for them to transition to a different style of play. So yeah, you are right, Scottish Bay. Hopefully, knocking on wood, none of that happens to this kid. But we have to take care of him, and we have to keep him in the club. He has to stay and play with the big guys.
Yeah.
Now, if he is borderline kind of plateauing and say, you know what, he needs more game, then okay, I see it. But don't send him to the bottom of the pyramid. Send him do what Kwanzaa is doing. Take him abroad where he could diversify his game and change it, and then you bring him back. What did you think about Trey?
Trey, he played in a different position than usual. You know what I mean? He played in a central midfield role. Obviously, he wasn't the DM. We've got Gravenberch is the DM looking after him. Gravenberch looks like a well-rested guy now, and you see the turns and the finesse about him back. Consider what we saw at the end of last season when you look tired.
You look tired towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, but Trey Naoni is a special kid, guys. He's the future, obviously, for Liverpool Football Club. They've got a big plan for that kid, and him playing in a different role to normal because he's a number 10, playing as a obviously central midfielder, shows like he's got more ammunition in his game than it's just like being one-dimensional. And I like that about him. I know a lot of us don't like the terms of players having too many roles on the pitch, but if players get injured and we could accommodate that thing with players that's already capable of playing in that position, you can't really argue with that, man. That's what I like about Trey Ratnayoni, and he's willing to play whatever you put him. I thought he was phenomenal yesterday. He kept the ball better, kept possession, easier for the team, kept the ball rolling, and he was joining up with the attack when it needed to be done. More to come from him. The future looks bright for that kid, and I'm just looking forward to it. I think he's going to be one of the best players in the league in the future. Honestly, he's got that mentality. You could see when you watch a footballer, it's all about their mentality, the way they are off the pitch, on the pitch, and what they do when they are with the ball. I look at things like that, and he's very intelligent, very, very intelligent kid.
I cannot agree more. This kid, man, that last year, the way he came into the game, you were like, who is this? I mean, from what we hear, this kid can play on the left wing. He could play number 8. He could play number 10. And I think his position is being in midfield.
Yeah.
It's right down center. So I think the manager, I mean, the fact that he started him and Gravenberg, which usually you'll be like, oh, they're kind of identical type of players. But you could see still Trey can have his own philosophy of how his profile of play. Where if he was 2-3 years older, you'd be like, bro, Gravenberg has a partner right beside him. We don't need to go spend 100 million on a midfielder. But it was real good to see. Big up yourself, Edward. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. He said Dokes was bottom 2% for completed dribbles last season. He can beat players only once in a while. Yeah, that injury, man. That injury was... I
don't think he's going to be at Liverpool very long.
I think they're going to sell him.
He'll be gone.
I think they're going to sell him. Trey's a baller, mentally so ahead of his age. That's facts.
Yeah.
That is facts. Scottish Brad say Brian, he scored 18 goals last season and multiple assists. He was also Scotland's best player in international ahead of the Napoli pair. Okay. No, I mean a lot of people are saying we should give Doak a chance at the club. What do you think?
With me, if you could get good finance for him, like the 25 million mark, probably slightly above that, I'll take that. I look at his career and what he can do at Liverpool. Is he Salah's replacement in the long term? No. Let's just be honest there. Like, we all got to be realistic.
Yeah.
So the best option is when you're champions, you could sell players for any money. You know what I mean? Because when we're not champions, we sell players for 10 million or 5 million. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? But I'll just look at that. Is he a future Liverpool player? I don't think he is. If he's willing to be on the bench and come off the bench and change games on a regular basis, okay, then I'm all for keeping him. But I think the kid's ambitious. I think he wants to play regular football. Is he suited to the Liverpool system? I don't think so either. So I'm looking at the long term. I think it's better if he finds another club. Obviously, Scottish Bear has put up stats of him, but it's not Liverpool stats. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Liverpool. What can he do for Liverpool when Salah is gone?
Yeah,
he's not going to be the one. So before we ruin his career and his progression in life, just get the finance for him as soon as possible and move him on. In my opinion.
Scottish Bears, his rebuttal is who is going to be most backup guys? Give Doak a chance. Listen, and that's you're not going to find another Mo. So that means a whole new profile of player has to come out for us to use, because that word replacement is very used so loosely.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Messi's replacement. Where are you finding that? Even Neymar, where are you finding that? There are certain players you're not going to find like for like.
Yeah.
You have to find a very, very good player and bring it into your team. when Mo is done, it's a wrap. There ain't gonna be another Mo, and maybe that's the problem where even players like Elliot is stuck because they're trying to play like Mo and they don't have the quality. You know, a lot of these modern players that came around Mo time, all of them trying to be those players on the wing, cut it in with the opposite leg, and then put it in the top bin.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of them got stuck. Before Doak, there was what's his name, the Welsh player,
Harry Wilson.
Wilson, same thing, same style of profile. They all have identical style of profile. For you to be taking over that position, you have to be different, and you have to give in the goods. You can't just try to mimic Mo. Yeah. There's only one Mo. Same thing with, a lot of time people came in and be like, "Oh, Doku would have been perfect. He's Mane replacement."
No,
how's that going? You see what I mean? How's that going?
We dodged a bullet. Let's put it there.
That's it. The only thing he has with Mane was just if they go on 100-meter runners, if they're running straight. That's it. Other than that, they don't have the same. There's nothing Doku's doing that you could say resemble of Mane. The only thing they have is when they have the ball and they coming straight at you with that 100 miles per hour pace. So in terms of who's gonna replace Mo, there's nobody. We just have to find a new player, very, very, very good player somewhere, and put him there. And that player has to do what that player is supposed to do. And that's why we brought in Verts, because we can't go around looking for the next Mo. In terms of defense, what do you think? One thing that concerns me, man, we need a set piece coach.
Yeah, we're bad, aren't we?
Oh my God!
Sides, to be fair, not just like offensively, defensively as well. Like we're bad on both sides, man.
Why these set pieces, man? It's starting to annoy the hell out of me. That goal, I mean, the corner was just kicked straight to his head, and he bulleted in with his head. What's going on, man? We saw a lot of that last season, especially towards the end of the season. It's like people are not paying attention. They're falling asleep. What's up with that, Fuzzy, man?
It's the wrong people marking the wrong people. That's where it is. We're putting a giant on with a midget. Does that work, like, guys?
We gotta stop that, man.
Today was Ben Doak that was marking him. I mean, like, what is going on? We should be much smarter than that. And I don't even know if it was even zonal marking. I don't even know what it was yesterday, to be fair, guys. But there's something we've got to improve on, because teams, when you start doing things like that, like conceding goals from set pieces, that could be a kryptonite. That teams would like always target that, and they scored a lot of goals from that. Remember a few seasons ago, what was our kryptonite? The first few minutes of the game, with lapse of concentration, we always conceded goals. Last season, set pieces was the issue. It might continue to the new season. That's something we've got to improve on. And not only that, we've got to improve offensively as well. Like, what's going on in the other side of the pitch? When do we actually score from corners on a regular basis anymore? I think we don't do that. So yeah, set piece has to be something that we've got to work on, because there is going to be those difficult games that we can't score goals in. I mean, teams are going to deep line defend, make it difficult for us. We don't know how to open them up, but at least in the set piece, avenue, you could score from there.
Right.
And that's something we've got to work on. We've got to be smart, man, because I think the lack of intelligence in defense and offensively is clear for people to see. I mean, we're not blind to it. We can see it ourselves. And the way that guy scored the header, it was just embarrassing. Like, how can Ben Doak, out of all people, who's about 5'6", I think, something like that, mark a 6'2" player? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're already asking for trouble. And the ease of it really frustrated me. There was no secondary, man marking, like, obstructing him to get to the ball or anything like that. It was just bam, straight.
Like, it was so powerful too. I'm like, at least somebody needs to be in front of him. Now, if he jumped and overpowered somebody of equal height, okay, I'm like, okay, that was a good, But this guy just jumped freely and boom.
This is not a new thing, innit? People think like, oh, it's the first game of the preseason. You said it, you alluded to it in the beginning. It's a regular thing.
It's a regular thing. And we need to fix that, because we can't go into the season and it become apparent that Liverpool has a set piece problem. Then Every single time, that's why it's going to be. Teams will be working on trying to get us on the set piece and then corner kicks and freak. Oh, come on. We need to work on it. And Slot needs to figure something out. Big up yourself, Ozen. He says, of course, he wearing the new Adidas kit. Hey, man, this is the best Adidas kit ever created.
I've got that, but my one was worn out, man. I think I got
You know what I mean? That's the best one that every Adidas ever created. He said, I'm trying to think if there's a better one-on-one winger in the league than Rio. I thought maybe Doku, but I think Rio is better. This kid is unbelievable.
He's gonna be better.
Yeah, I mean, I could see some people still hating Ro. Say I'm not impressed. I'm telling you, this kid is going to be better than Fofana. So I've already said it. Clip me.
He's a Liverpool fan. Don't forget, both of them. He's a Liverpool fan as well. So even though he came from Chelsea, he's a Liverpool fan. Nayoni is a Liverpool fan. So what Liverpool do is they target players, young players that
are interested.
Yeah, because they will give it that much more on the pitch.
Yeah. Ro once he said, well, Rio has one bad game, everyone will be on his back anyway.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what you agenda merchants, that's what you guys do. Well, you did the same thing to Gravenberg. Now almost from now on, all of a sudden, when Gravenberg turns around, everybody's out here like, huh? Same agenda every single season.
I remember.
You know?
There's only a few of us that supported Gravenberch, but the rest of the people, he's not good enough anymore. If he couldn't make it at Bayern, how can he make it at Liverpool? That's all we were hearing. You know what I mean, where can he play? Who is he? And we just had to give the guy time. He's been on the bench for 2 years at Bayern. I mean, it's going to take you time to get back to your rhythm, man.
People think that you just wake up and then, bam, you're ready to go. It doesn't work like that. You got to give the players time, and they have to gel. New country, new playing style, everything. Some players are good enough to hit the road running, and some people, it takes time. Don't forget, certain managers like to change positions for players. You saw what happened to Gakpo, where Klopp all of a sudden was playing him central midfield. You know? Yeah. So, what's the name? Said Malik Fofana grew up as a Liverpool fan as well.
There you go.
You know?
If we get him for like a reasonable price, like get that many wingers, that's good on us. You know what I mean? That means we could put them in the cup games and try to win that too. Because next season I'm expecting the Champions League and the Premier League. So if we could get cups with these youngsters in it, and like we did 2 seasons ago when we won the League Cup against Chelsea in the final, why not, man? Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Red said, everyone concedes set pieces goals. It looks embarrassing because we have time to set our marking game, but conversely, the opposition have time to set up the attacking move. It's hard for all. No, you are Liverpool. You should have a mindset of how you're going to defend every set piece before anything. This is not a corner kick quickly and then, people were not ready. And even that of itself, why are you not ready?
Now, why get the corner away then if you're afraid of
exactly corner? It's 90 minutes. You know what's going on. Every time the ball goes outside, something is about to happen. So there's no excuse. They need to work on it. I don't care whether Virgil is playing or not. And Virgil's not going to play every single game. So whoever is going to be playing, leadership in the defense needs to be set up.
You know what it is, Kwazi? Like, if you look at set pieces, it's the lack of analyzing the opposition. That's why we concede goals from set pieces.
Yeah.
You never look into the opponents. Like when I coach, I say, like, let's look at the videos. What's their strengths and weaknesses? You know what I mean? How are they from set pieces? Do we do enough of that? Do we analyze opponents? Did the team actually sit and watch how they, do their set pieces? So once you know in that, when you're analyzing, obviously their set pieces in the video, obviously presentation, you know what positions to take when they take the corners. You know where to stand. Then you could actually obstruct that player from scoring goals. So that's what I think. I don't think we do analyzing enough in set pieces, and not only that, we don't put our head where it hurts. Sometimes I think we're too nice You know what I mean? We need to be aggressive sometimes in some areas to stop goals going in. The most important thing, you know what I mean? You stop goals going in, you score, you win games, innit? So let's go down that route. And I don't think we do enough of that. And I think you could do. Remember, like a few seasons ago, we hardly considered goals from set pieces. All of us were doing that nowadays, which is not right.
No, I agree. That's definitely. Warren, yeah, we're gonna discuss that. I just saw that. Kerkers looks fantastic. He got absolutely everything. Yeah, Kerkers. I told people that reminder of Robo when Robo first came to Liverpool. You know, he still has a few things he's gonna have to work on.
Oh yes,
and eventually he's gonna polish. It could be at the beginning of the season. He could come in later. It could become next year, the following season. But
only 22, man.
He's only 22, and he is definitely a Liverpool player. Now I see why Liverpool make sure they got him. And lastly, what do you think about our new goalkeeper?
Oh, he was good. I really liked him. I don't know what people are panicking, you know what I mean, when Kelleher left. The guy's a giant, bro. Like,
bro,
I'm looking at him. Wow. Is there anyone that's like as big as him? Man, he was punching the ball with our players and their players at the same time. You know what I mean? When he was coming up. He's a if you look, I watched him I had to watch him just to see what he's all about. It's more like All Black, you know, from
I've been saying that.
It's similar to that Ghana goalkeeper that loves shot stopping and, you know, gets amongst the players when the ball's in the air, you know, holds onto the ball at the right times and all that stuff. So you've got two great goalkeepers in your goal, man. And, you know, like people worry about, is he Alisson's replacement? Not really, because there's enough games there, and Alisson doesn't really play a lot, you know, during the season. He gets injured now and again because of, you know, the way his physique is. So I'm expecting, obviously, Mamardashvili to, you know, have his fair share games next season. I thought he was phenomenal in that short period that he was on yesterday. I really liked him. I like the presence. You know what I mean? He scares players. He's both-footed as well. He's not one-footed. You see him with the left foot and the right foot. And he complements the players at the same time as well. Yeah, man. It's, you know, like when you got big presence at the back, it scares the opponents. So that's good to have.
No, I mean, he can kick.
Oh yeah.
The pass that he gave to, was it
Chiesa over the top, yeah.
Man, I was like, okay, because at first everybody was like, yeah, he needs to work on his kick, because you know when you play for Liverpool, your goalkeeper is gonna have a lot of foot. You need to have a lot of footwork in the game. You're not gonna just be any regular. But the power you said he reminds you of All Black. I've been saying that he has that presence. He is a showstopper and a traditional goalkeeper.
Yeah.
All right. So that means he has his reflexes. He's a big guy, but he can go down very, very, very quick. You know, I mean, watching some of his game in Spain, his positioning is one of the things that a lot of people say, okay, he needs to work on, because a lot of time goalkeepers who are very athletic, because they dive all over the place. You know, I'll give you the perfect example. Is it Raya or was it Leno when he was at Arsenal, where everyone's, wow, look at that. Goalkeepers did of camera tricks. Wow. I'm like, that's not going to win you the league. That will not win you the league.
Yeah.
Right. The best goalkeepers look at Courtois, his position. So every time you take a shot, he's like, brother, when are you going to let one go in? Same thing with Alisson. Position.
You know what Liverpool did, bro? Like, they brought, I think it's about 25 in here, 26. I don't know. Mamardashvili, let me check.
I think he's between 22 and 24. He's not that. He's very young. Yeah? He's very young. Yeah.
Let me just check. He's 24. So what Liverpool did, smart team, smart football club. They bought a player that's at that age. You know, goalkeepers peak around 30. They get better as time goes on. They could last to their 40, can't they, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they obviously Alisson is that type of. He's from South America. They eventually want to go home, don't they, and all that stuff. So they bought him at the right age, which means Alisson might stay for the next 3 years, most probably. And what I like about the way they did this, they brought him at the right age, and Alisson is at the right age, obviously, to teach him while he's still here. Remember, guys, when Kelleher started, he was raw. He was making. I remember the Arsenal game, the cup. Remember, Origi scored those goals against the Aston Villa goalkeeper Martinez. He was conceding long range shots, short range shots like easily, and then eventually, as he trained with Alisson and the goalkeeping team at Liverpool Football Club, he became like a world beater. Let's just be honest. We call it. What did Klopp say? Klopp said, "I've got the best goalkeeper and the second best goalkeeper in the world." So that shows the improvement when you're at a big club. You can have. I mean, and this is what I can see with him. But the thing is, he's a better goalkeeper than Kelleher, in my opinion, from what I can see right now. So as he's training with Alisson and the goalkeeping, obviously, staff at Liverpool Football Club, he can be one of the best goalkeepers in the future as well. So, yeah, man, we've got a great goalkeeper in our hands, in my opinion, and everything about him, his stature, the way he is as a goalkeeper, I think he's gonna be a world beater in the future. And don't ever judge a goalkeeper of his previous club. The environment was different. They're not interested in winning. They're just interested in finishing high where they finish in the league and all that stuff. That's what the club is interested in. Now he's in a better environment, better goalkeeping coaches. The quality is just different in the scale level. So I could see him improve, because at the end of the day, footballers at that age, all they could do is improve, and that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's gonna do.
No, that's right. And one thing that I like about him, this brother communication was on point. He was talking, like you could tell he was yelling at them, telling, like there was one part where I think it was Robo on the left side, and he kept pointing at him saying, "Bro, get to that position."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's something that Ali trusts his players. He in his mind, he's been with them for so long, so he expects everybody to be where he's at. But this one, he don't know anybody. So he was commanding everybody, and I like that. That is something that we don't do a lot, and it helps because sometimes people fell asleep. So if you goalkeeper, you see that, you let it be known.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be great, because we don't know how long Ali is gonna stay, even though Ali have suggested that he might stay longer.
Yeah.
But Liverpool have hit a gold mine, and his slot. Yeah, I don't want to be you trying to fix how you're going to deal with this one, because this is a number one goalkeeper in a lot, probably 80% of the Premier League right now.
One thing you got to say about this stuff, though, when they're here, the last time and now, Edwards and his crew, like they always plan for the present and the future. They don't beat around the bush.
Right.
And I like that about them. I mean. Obviously, we was all upset when Klopp left and all that stuff, but you look at their previous way of thinking, and it's similar to now, because they're always, since the first time they were at Liverpool, everybody wanted to copy Liverpool. They said Liverpool's the standards of recruitment, the standards of how to do transfers.
Right.
They don't beat around the bush. If a player rejects them, they move to the next one. They don't they make sure that player regrets not joining them as well at the same time. So and them buying players for the future as well as the present shows they've got ambitions to dominate in the next 5 to 6 years as well. I like that. I really like that about the Michael Edwards way of thinking, because there's a longevity about it. I just hoped at the time him and Klopp could work together.
If they did, man, if they did,
like out of this world,
we would have won so many major trophies. At least we would have had 2 more EPL and 1 more Champions League. If those two could have gone their head together and say, "Okay, let's get this thing done." But hey, we were nice, and we gave the league a few gifts. But to wrap up this Preston preseason match, looking at it, what are you looking at for the next AC Milan one? Because the AC Milan one, the big boys are coming.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? One thing that I like from this is, Arne Slot is gonna stick with the 4-2-3-1, because I think he wants to play at an out-and-out number 10, somebody who's gonna be controlling the pace of the game, especially in the final third. Going forward, I still want to see Trey and Rio get more game time. Gakpo looks like this guy is still sharp as hell. Man, at one point I didn't even recognize. I said, "Who's this guy with the blonde hair? He's good." I was like, "Who's this kid from the academy? He's real good." I'm like, "Oh, it's Gakpo."
Yeah, man.
He is fast. I know people talking about Nunes. He cut his hair, and this whole last time Nunes cut his hair, he scored over 18 goals, brother. At this point,
Not about
it is
haircut,
what it
man.
is, man. We will let the managers and the squad do what they do. I think if he happens to stay, I trust the manager. Hey, this manager has earned my on. I mean, before he even managed Liverpool, I said I was going to trust him, and he's won the league. Hey, my man, do whatever you want. Yeah, Frimpong was sharp. I was very impressed with Frimpong. I think we're going to see more of him in the next few games coming up because that game is going to be more on his level. Yeah, he's rapid. That kid is rapid. Mamajavili is a top goalie. The work from top work from the recruitment. Yeah, whoever pulled that, and I'm going to let you guys know, Allison was integral to getting Mamajavili.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, he when they were talking about it, he was approached and said, "What do you think?" And he was like, "Get this guy." Yeah, he got him because at the time people were like, "Oh, he's gone. Allison is gone. Kelleher's gonna stay." Ali, no, Ali was the one who said. And then when you listen to Mamajavili's story, it's identical to Allison. It's one of those players that nobody knew who they were. Their body shape was not for physical longevity of this sport.
Yeah.
You know, somebody happens to see him in Georgia and then refer him to Valencia, and he was the third practice goalkeeper. Like they were going into the season as him as being the practice at most the third goalkeeper. And I think there was an injury somewhere and he came on and then murder she wrote. You know, so same thing with Allison. Allison, they said he was overweight. He ends up in Roma.
Yeah.
He was behind what's the Arsenal goalkeeper. And then Szczęsny. And then the following year, everybody was like, "Who is this guy?" He said, "Do you want Fred to stay?" Fred looked sharp. I was very impressed. I'm not gonna lie, he looked sharp. But we will see. Depends on his slot, man. Moving on.
Gomez is on it. It's good to see Gomez.
Gomez, yes, I was very excited.
You know who impressed me, guys? I don't know if you guys paid attention to it. It's that Stevenson kid, man, in the centre back position. What I liked about him, he wasn't the biggest player, but he was playing like he's a big player, number one. And number two, his passes from the back, like it's like a midfielder's pass. And I was like, wow, where did this kid come from? I've seen him before, but I didn't get into this. I don't think he played as a centre back. Like probably was a fullback. But yeah, that Stevenson kid was he was a standout, man. He was a standout. He shocked me. Let me just put it that way. I've never seen him before. And what I liked about him the most is his composure with the ball. And just keep an eye on that kid, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to talk about all of them, but there's some of them that I'm like, let's wait. Let's see more games. You know how Liverpool fans we are. We see one player. Oh my God, he's the next thing since Steven Gerrard, brother. But yeah, you're right. There was a few impressive players. You know, we didn't talk too much about Keckers or Frimpong, but they play very well. Of course, you mentioned Gravenberg's turn. I mean, why waste your time talking about Gravenberg? You know what Grav is going to do.
Exactly.
Salah also the elder statesman. I mean, do we need to talk about Salah? Salah, man. You know what I mean? But let's talk about some transfers, man. There's some conversation going on with I guess David O'Corp is one of the people reported it. I think just like the Gyökeres thing that he reported, I think this one he reported off somebody, a Juno from France brought it up, and he's just reporting that, right? That Liverpool met with Mateta's representative in France. People were asked to say, if we don't get Isak, who'll be the striker you want? I was like him, because he is the closest to how Isak is. He's not just standing there, just lobbing, just lob the ball at him, and then he, not that old school. No, he can move. For a big guy like him, he can move around. Do I think that's what we're going for? I don't think so. But if you say, you know what, we getting him for now, because maybe you have somebody else next year, I think he's a good stand-in. You can use him for the future also, because he can swap, rotation. Yeah, but I don't think that is what Liverpool is going for.
You look at the age profile, and that's what you look at.
Yeah.
He's going to be 29 and 23rd of June. So
exactly. So I think maybe it will be okay. We lost Jota, so
obviously next year,
exactly.
The thing is, Marco Edwards, you got to look at his, the players that he goes for. You don't go for older players. The players have to have resale value. That's what he goes for. I agree to a certain extent about players coming to Liverpool and for the short term and all that stuff, but that's waste of money as well. I mean, why can't you get the players that you want right now? Look at Newcastle. They're looking at Ekitike.
Yes.
Is there a reason they're looking at Ekitike? I mean, there's got to be a reason for that. I'm not sure Ekitike is going down there to sit on the bench. So, especially
they don't play 4-4-2.
Yeah, so there could be works going on elsewhere, guys. Like
smoke screen. Be careful with Liverpool. Liverpool are the masters of smoke screen. They say, look over here, and then they're doing some things on the other side.
I like the Mateta guy. You know what I mean? Great striker. It just reminds me of Benteke, to be fair, guys. I mean, when I used to watch Benteke, when he used to play Liverpool, he used to muller us, didn't he? He used to take on the whole defense and score goals.
Yeah.
And then he came to Liverpool, the pressure is too much, couldn't hack it. I mean, waiting for 35 million for goodness sakes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think the Mateta thing is a true thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything. It could be just backup plan, but Crystal Palace, I don't think going to let him go right now while they are in the Europe, right? Sadly, they were moved from Europa to Conference.
Is it Nottingham Forest complaining about them, wasn't it? It's to do with that, isn't it?
Forest was complaining about because Forest is still in the Conference League.
Yeah. I think they had issues about owning multi-club, as they call it, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem. Leo.
I think they reported Palace or something, and then...
Yeah, because Leo, the owner of Leo, is also the owner of... And the thing is not fair, because Champions League City played while Genoa was also still playing.
Genoa, didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah, so that's not fair towards...
rule for one and another rule for others, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah, I understand when it comes to the Red Bull clubs, they are grandfathered in, so they get away with it. And the fact is...
I agree to the one club ownership, man, because it destroys the whole... competition. You know what I mean? Like, it means like if you own multiple clubs, you could do whatever you want. You know what I mean? You could send players over there before you buy them, see how good they are. You know what I mean? If they're rubbish, you keep them there. If they're not, you keep them over here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cheating. It's just cheating galore, and I don't like that. I just think one club make it fair for the rest of the leagues and all that stuff.
Yeah,
go that way. The way Man City have done it, Man City own a club in every country, my friend, almost. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. That should be done for that, let alone, what's happening with the 115 charges.
I mean, that one, we're still waiting. They told us last year. Right now, it's almost 2 years now. So I think Mateta thing is not this. I don't think there's no much legs in it. I'll be shocked. But if it happens, okay. But this is my big thing. I believe, and my sources have told me, and I think Fazi brought it up. There will become Liverpool will make an attempt to talk to Newcastle, possibly even adding a player, because Elliot is still available. And there was a West Ham conversation where since they've lost Kudus, Elliot might be one of the players that they are
looking at. Yeah.
They're looking at. So the fans, when it comes to the fans, Liverpool has it, but it's up to Isak to make a decision. And I'm thinking, as they're saying, he's back this week for preseason, so conversation is going to be had. I don't think he's going to sign. Even if he stays, he's not signing a new contract. Yeah. I think at this point of his career, he is ready to move on. But I believe Liverpool will make an attempt to have a conversation with Newcastle. And I think Newcastle understand that they need money. You're not going to go spend 80 million on Ekitike and sit him on the bench. You don't play 4-4-2. I mean, Ekitike is not Mamouche. Mamouche is the one that, what they call floats around.
Yeah.
When they were in, what's that place? Eintracht. Mamouche was the one who was floating around when Ekitike is the one who's the main guy, right? Yeah. He's not coming to Newcastle and you have Isak and Ekitike. Isak is not going to be floating. Yes, he can play across the front three, but he is the main dude. So there is smoke. Rasta Crab, I know you in there hiding. There is smoke on this conversation of Ekitike to Newcastle. Why? And that rumor is not dying either. Today, I believe they also, one of their reporters was talking about it again, that Newcastle is very, very, very interested. I mean, they mentioned Manchester United, but
oh god,
yeah. Get in Burmo first, okay. And the sad thing with Manchester United is like people don't want their players, so they can't sell to buy new players. So they stuck.
Terrible, man.
Yeah, they are stuck to just negotiate with whatever could come along. But yeah, I think that there will be the conversation between Liverpool and Newcastle, whether it's going to be a long conversation or a short conversation.
It depends on the player, innit? It depends on the player, man.
And it depends on the player. So if the player makes it clear, hey, I'm not signing a new contract, you guys it would be best for you guys to listen to them. I think that we're gonna be hearing that in this week and the couple more days. I'm telling you, there is a big bomber coming, and it's not Magehi. Magehi, I think, is on the books. He definitely is, especially now that Crystal Palace has been brought down to Europe, to the conference. His price is also going to be a little bit nice. I think we're looking at maybe top 40 million for Gehi. But yeah, that's my bomber. I think Liverpool coming to be having conversation with Newcastle, and the player also has to be pivotal in this. If that player is saying, hey, listen, and Ekitike came from nowhere, why is Newcastle going after Ekitike? I thought they were going to make a play for Gyökeres, but they did not. What do you think?
It's going to Arsenal now.
Yeah. They have Arsenal spend the money. Arsenal spend the money, 52 million for Madueke. Was it Madueke?
Yeah, I don't know why people are.
I don't know why they're upset. He's a very good player.
I'm shocked. Like, it just shows the lack of football knowledge of some people. You know what I mean?
They're just going off the name.
He can play right across that pitch on the front line. Yeah, he could cover for Saka. He could cover for Martinelli, who on the other side, and he could play off the striker at the same time as well. And he's quick. He can dribble. He can pass. You know what I mean? That's something, an upgrade to what you already have at your football club. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why people are complaining about things like this. And not only that, you're not in a place to even complain about it because you've won nothing. You know what I mean? So be grateful for what you're getting. Freaking, you was complaining about not signing attackers. All of a sudden, you forget about the homegrown on top of that as well. So he's already a space open for homegrown. It's just stupid, man. And the way people are just on social media crying about it, just shows the lack of knowledge about football, man. It makes me laugh. Absolutely, it makes me laugh.
That's true. That's true. I mean, and this is the thing with Arsenal fans. They think that shopping list is going to win them the league.
Oh my God.
Buy this player, buy that player, and that's what I told them. Let them buy all the players they need. They're still not going to win.
He's Premier League proven. You know what I mean? So what do you want? He was one of the best Chelsea players last season. You know what I mean? Played for England already. So just relax.
It just makes no sense. I mean, I understand maybe the price.
When he does well, Kwasi, how are they going to react? Oh, I regret, having a go at him and all that stuff.
Oh, they're all going to be eating humble pie. You watch. They're going to be eating humble pie. Man. And they're going to be talking about, oh, that's how Arsene Wenger came in. Nobody knew him and nobody wanted him. And then look what I've seen it already. I've seen it already started. I think he's a good player. He's a good player where he
I'm
could
glad
come
you
up
can see
rotating.
that. Some
Yeah,
people
he's
can't
a
see it.
good player. Now, is he consistent? No, but
He can improve.
he can improve. And you guys been crying about we need Saka help. Saka needs help. Saka needs help. He's here. You guys have Sterling. What happened to Sterling? Nothing. So don't you be
Don't forget the
crying.
homegrown, man. Don't forget the homegrown guys. You can't overstack your squad with non-homegrown players, man. You can't, man. And he's an upgrade for a homegrown player, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I don't think they're not even thinking about that. They just want Rodrigo. Oh, it should be Rodrigo. We should be, bro.
Mate, I was in a stream with in Judge Mo's stream
Uh-huh.
days ago, maybe about 5, and that Soul Kid was on there. All they were talking about is, Gyökeres. We prefer Sesko instead of Gyökeres. And I asked them, well, why you prefer Sesko over Gyökeres? He could head the ball. I said, it's football about heading now. What the heck is going on here?
Like, yeah, Gyökeres can head the ball, right?
I mean, like heading. Everyone can head the ball. I'm not even the best header when I used to play, but I can hit the ball to score if the ball's in front of me, in front of the goal. You know what I mean? It's not all about that. It's the all-round play. What he can produce. Low center of gravity player. What is your team passing? That's what they need. They don't need a giant to hit the ball like Peter Crouch. They need someone that you could pass the ball to go through and goal and slot it in. That's what you need. And they don't even oh man, some of the people on social media nowadays,
they don't know football. They just
bro.
They're not. They don't know anything about football.
Only. Oh man, the guy's got what 36 goals in 33 games, something like that. I've heard.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what do you need? The guy can score goals. That's
Ro, who are you talking about? Are you saying that Madueke is not homegrown? I believe he plays for the English national team, doesn't he? Or am I wrong? But yeah, man. So that one was that was interesting. He said it comes for the PSV Academy. Okay. But what do you think about Elliot to West Ham? This conversation that people are talking about.
Listen, Elliot has to find a place, my friend. I think at Liverpool, we've been giving him too many opportunities, and he hasn't taken it with both hands. So if he goes to West Ham, we get the right price. Like, charge West Ham what they charge us. You know what I mean? Other teams over the other prices for players. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I've said the way he was speaking last season, he doesn't want to be a bench warmer. He wants to be part of the England team, obviously for the World Cup and all that stuff. And considering like he just won the Euros with the under 21s, he's gonna need a first team spot. With me, like if a player is already resigned into leaving and wants a first team spot, he's never gonna get Liverpool first team spot. Let me just put it that way, unless he does something extraordinary. I mean, blows us out of the world. It's just the right price. It's just the right price for Harvey Elliott for me now, mate. Because and I heard him say that he wants
to play. Yeah, I think he has he can't keep playing this under 21 competition. But Ro, I thought Madueke is an English.
That's right.
He may have. Yeah, he's an English kid. He played for the national team. Yeah, he comes from PSV Academy, but
he's born in Barnet.
Yeah, he's a homegrown.
You've got 7 caps for England. So.
Yep. Question for you guys. I'm seeing Liverpool fans downplay the Club World Cup. However, we were in it. The fans won us surely. Of course, that's every fans do that. This Club World Cup is not a new tournament. It's just a new format. The same thing with just like the Champions League.
The one you used to see on TV. That's what it is.
Exactly. You did not used to see this on TV. It used to be in the middle of the season. I used to play in December, between December and January. That's when the
greatest teams used to play in it. The 70s and 80s teams. They used to play.
We already won it. We already won it. We already won one. I think we've been there a couple of times and we won one. Right? Chelsea, like if you look at it, they would say this is Chelsea's second.
Yeah.
This is a brand new format. It's not a whole new tournament. It's just like the Champions League. Every fans will hate.
It's just a Nations League. That's what it's equivalent of that Nations League that nobody watches. That's what it is. Even I think we're going to be in it next season. I'm not too bothered to be fair. It's too many games, man. They're gonna Musiala. Quasi's player. Look what's happened to him now. There you go.
Gone for 5 months, man.
Football can be a ruiner for players, man.
Mhm.
And yeah, to me, like if you're playing teams like Benfica, Dortmund, and all these teams, what's the actual point? Like, extra games on your legs. I'm in the old format when the European teams used to come into it, further on in the competition, and then get to the semi-finals, the final, and win it. I prefer that than what we're watching now. It's not interesting, man. And you see Donald Trump, with the
he was having a wonderful time, man.
I mean, like,
the guy said politics is hard. This is more fun. And by the way, did you see his answer when they asked him about his GOAT?
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't see it? I'm surprisingly
these games. I mean, I'm a football fan, but this ain't for me. This competition, man. I sat through the first game. I said, forget about it after that.
No, they asked him about his GOAT, and he's like, because he knew the person who brought Pele to the Cosmos, and he had knowledge. The fact that you are even saying so-called everybody talking about they know football, this guy had the knowledge of, and even the commentator was like, wow, because everybody thought, the commentator was like, was a lady, and the way she asked it, you would think he's going for the Messi, Ronaldo.
They did play in the USA. They had a league there once with all
Pele. He plays for Cosmos, and he said, I knew the guy who did it, and he said he was in this place, much different, but this, like he gave a very coherent answer. You're like, this is not the same guy who is in politics acting a fool, you know what I mean?
His background, my friend. So
he like you read the comments on what everybody says. Everybody was like, how am I agreeing with this fool? Like he gave a very, 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 like you could tell.
Come on, because they're Europeans anyway. So I mean, there's no such thing as American only, is it? So
exactly.
The Europeans, they do study their background as we do. I mean, we know our tribes and tribes of tribes and tribes and tribes, So.
But Truden said it's every 4 years. That's true. But it's just now there's not going to be any more Winter Club World Cup anymore. Basically, this one is taking over for that one.
Good trophy, though. I like the trophy.
What's that?
The trophy looked good.
No, the trophy looks nice. The trophy looks nice. Chelsea have the right to there. They can brag about it. They can brag about it.
Hell yeah.
Let them brag. They want it. Of course, everybody, including myself, said PSG is not losing this, and PSG got shocked.
They got battered yesterday from Arsenal.
Oh my God, Chelsea came at him.
But the thing is, fatigue always sets in, innit? Too many games for PSG, man. Too many, man.
They played a lot of games. Japan tour starts on the 26th of July. I reckon next week we'll have Bombers get announced. Yeah. Tottenham sold him for PSV. So if Tottenham sold him, that means he's a homegrown. Just like Bacetic count, because Bacetic has been here. The homegrown is not for the people who are born in the country. It's for the international people, like Bacetic comes from Spain, but he's been in England since his youth. He's played through the youth program. So that's why they include him as an academy.
Then again, I'm looking at it now. It says due to the age he left for Netherlands, 16, Madueke, this is 2005 as well, does not count as homegrown England. Oh, it's okay. In England for the purpose of Premier League and UEFA squad. Okay, I understand. Madueke was first called up to England senior squad in 2024 and has gone to 7 caps. He was a regular at the youth level. So because the age or something they said. So he's right.
Big up yourself, bro. You're right. But he will be a homegrown within a year or so, because
because this was in 2024, innit? So
I'm for Irishman. What are you trying to say, man? What are you saying about the GOAT, man? Leave Maradona. Leave Maradona out of this, Anfield Irishman. Leave Maradona out of this. The level in the Club World Cup is Conference League level, semis. Really? You think it's Conference League level? You saw how the Europeans got shocked by the South Americans.
And the Arab teams.
Yeah, you could say that maybe in the beginning games, okay, it's not up to it. Yeah. Who beat City?
There you go.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, man. You guys don't disrespect other competition, man. UPL is fun and entertaining, but you gotta start looking. I say that surely. You guys, man. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. But yeah, man, what's going on this who said Kwesi will start for Auckland City? I mean, if they come and talk to me and the zeros looks nice, why not? Why not? You know, I will talk to them. I will talk to them, you know. Arsenal has signed a player called Christian Mosquera. Where is he from?
He's a defender, isn't he? I saw it this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a defender. He's another centre back. So I'm assuming they're gonna get rid of another centre back, if you know what I mean. So it's just buy centre backs all the time for some
They
reason.
buy defenders for days, man. Arsenal and their defenders. It's
where he's from.
Yeah. And now they're talking about Nunes to Anfield. I think Liverpool are starting firm on the 52 million. So if Napoli comes in with 48 plus add-ons, I think that deal will, or 45 with
Nunes is gone, bro. He's gone.
Yeah, Nunes, I think Nunes is gone.
In the team anymore. And I know people, because of like the incident we had, people are thinking, are we going to keep Nunes now? I don't think he wants to stay on the bench. You know what I mean? That's where he's going to stay if he stays at Liverpool.
Yeah.
So he's going to go. He's definitely going to go. He already knows. He already announced it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was so emotional yesterday, you could tell, you know, he played well. I was quite impressed with his running. He took his goal well. People are trying to make it when he cut his hair, he scored this amount of goals. But this time we are done with coincidences, man. We are trying to win and dominate the league. When that list got circulated, R&I was on it. Sure, this guy, leave that list. Incorrect. Bachetic needs to be 36 months with Liverpool, and if he's still at the club by 22, he will be homegrown. He's been there. He's been there for a long time, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Right now, Bachetic still get registered as under 21. Okay, so that's how we bypass that quarter. But Fuzzy, man, what do you think? What else do you think? You know, going out there, you want to discuss, man? People, any questions?
Konate, if you want, you know, what I mean, a lot of people are upset with Konate, don't they? They're saying Konate is starting to upset a lot of Liverpool fans the way he's behaving off the pitch. I have to say, like,
but he told people anything you hear
online
is false. Yeah. So why everybody upset? At the end of the day, Liverpool are not letting him go.
What do you stand with that? Where do you stand with him? Like, do you want to keep him even that he doesn't sign a contract, or do you want to sell him on while you still got a chance?
I mean, I've said this, right? Liverpool is at the place where I always make an analogy that Liverpool is like if you watch the movie Casino Royale.
Yeah.
When James Bond, he messes up and then the CIA say, okay, we will give you the money to go back and gamble. And then he said, how do I pay you back? And what did Wright told him? He said, do we look like we need the money? That's how Liverpool, to me, it seems like since last year, we've been operating as, right? Kelleher could have gone for more money last year, but Liverpool said no, right? Trent, they could have made more money on Trent in January, but they said no. And they were willing for him to go for free. But yet, at least we were able to get 10 million off him, right?
Yeah.
Kelleher, I say Kelleher. Konate is also at the same place. You're not going to find another defender ready to go as Konate. So they're looking at it like, if we win the league, we're making more money than if you sell him. And if you sell him, it's going to take a risk.
I understand what you're saying. That's why I interject with every Liverpool fan in regards to this. To be fair, from my humble opinion, I think if he doesn't sign a contract and he's already opted to go to Real Madrid,
Mhm.
let him go.
Let him go.
Because
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. First of all,
Mhm.
you don't want the players who are at your club to do the same thing. I
Right.
mean, so it's going to be a trend at Liverpool Football Club. All the players are going to run down their contracts and eventually leave for nothing because they will make more money out of that than if they go for money. So that will just nip that in the bud. And secondly, like if we get right finance for him, we could probably buy a younger defender, probably who's powerful as him as well. So probably better on the ball and an all-round player. So we could do something like that. Under the tutelage of Van Dijk can play with anybody. Everybody knows that, and he can improve players as well. So we could do things like that. As I said, what angers me is when players stay on and they know they're going to be leaving at the end of the season. I know you guys think we're going to win the league, so let him go at the end. They're down to all their performances, man. Look at Trent. Look at Coutinho. Look at all those players that actually wanted to leave Liverpool Football Club. They're down to all their performances because they don't want to get injured before they make that big move to the other club as well. So you're putting yourself in a bad predicament in all kinds of ways. I just explained to you. You don't want the other players to see this. The players won't give their all on the pitch, and and they're gonna go for free at the end of that. So we've got to be careful how we're going about this. I know, like Liverpool don't care about money; they could let players go for free and all that stuff. But we just don't want that trend at Liverpool Football Club. We don't want to be that. It's kind of weird, in my opinion, considering like Liverpool Football Club is the Premier League champions and we're struggling to sign players into contracts. I think we want to join the clubs like us.
I think this situation, it's a play thing that is not going to happen again. It was remember when that 2-year period that Edwards was gone and we didn't have an adequate front office.
Yeah.
And everything was basically on the manager's shoulders. That thing set us back more than just what was happening on the on-field. You know what I mean? So the fact that now we have these players, and those are the players that was giving us problems. We took care of it, and Konate happens to be the last one. Yeah. I mean, when we were told, they said in October he will sign, and then all of a sudden he changed his mind. I don't think the club is going to allow that to happen again.
Yeah.
From now on, with the structure that they have in the front office, it's not going to happen again. If it's starting to become that kind of a problem, they will sell the player before anything else. Some of the players, they don't have value. Right now, Konate has value, but he is not. The year that he has left makes it hard for you to get the utmost money from. Now,
we're in a position as well, Kwasi, if you think about it, like we're in a position as a club where we can control things from our end. You know what I mean? Like, if you're winning trophies, the big trophies, every player wants to be part of that, right? So this is what we should be acting like instead of like. Let me give you an example. Real Madrid. Do you see any players want to get out? Is in their terms, right? That's what we got to do. You know what I mean? And this is how we got to behave.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This is not a problem that started last year. It started before that. He should have been getting. He should be getting the contract. He shouldn't have never come into this.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
It should have never come to this.
And British Hughes' fault because they wasn't here.
He wasn't here. He's just trying to fix that problem.
It ends the first 2 years, isn't it? Before it ends, that you offer a new one. So
yeah. And the thing is also, we have to look at this way. And this is the part where I'm not faulting the club.
Yeah.
Diaz and Konate, they were injury prone. Diaz was gone for 18 months.
Yeah.
So you give him a new contract, you don't know how well he's going to play. Diaz just woke up, right? This player is playing the way we wanted him to play when he first came to Liverpool.
Exactly.
And he was on that path until he got injured.
Yeah.
Right? Konate, the best we've seen Konate was the first year when he came in, when we went to we attempted the quad.
Yeah.
After that, he's been injured, form have dipped to the point where Kwanzaa came in and everybody say Kwanzaa is taking, let's sell Konate, Kwanzaa is taking his position.
Yeah.
So last season, same as Diaz, that's the best we've seen Konate.
100%.
You know what I mean? But the reason why I think this year he cannot try to be, he got World Cup coming.
Yeah.
And the French national team, when it comes to center backs, they are stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to play. I know Deschamps likes him, but he wants to play. If you sell him, you're not going to get somebody who's coming in and ready to go.
Yeah.
That is where Liverpool is. You're trying to win, and winning needs continuity. And if we don't, we're trying to find, even if you go, you're going to spend 100 million on what's it called, Baliba? No,
Yeah,
Baliba. What's his name? The kid in
Lukeba,
from Leipzig. Yeah, you know what I mean? And he comes in, there's no guarantee. Yeah, you got Virgil. But
Virgil has to move across to the right because Lukeba is
exactly. And Gravenberg is also a center back.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him doing much of that, but he can. I think there's a possibility that if we don't get a center back, they'll be like, yeah, we still got Gravenberg.
Yeah.
But then that's also burning him too much.
Yeah.
I tried Richard, could replace Ibu effectively. No one knew of Hodgson and Zabami before the last season. There are players. Yeah, there are players out there who could replace him. That is true.
That's one thing good about Liverpool, isn't it? They find players.
Yeah.
They find Mamadashvili, didn't they? And players like that. So why not?
Yeah, that's true. I said at center back, Gomez is injury prone and Endo as a center back, not. But he played well. Endo played well in the center back when we needed him.
Down, no.
Yeah. Big up yourself, N90. Good to see you. Good to see you. The likes of Simicas, Endo, Konate, who all leave this summer. And then who are you replacing all of them with? This is the thing with this,
I know you're worried about squad depth, chat. But what you got to understand is we ain't in that predicament anymore with this recruitment team and this staff that we have. You know what I mean? They are chasing top quality players. There's no more we're gonna go and shop in Primark. You know what I mean? We're gonna be shopping in Harrods now. Finally, we finally got there. You know what I'm saying? So last season the reason we didn't sign players, I was upset like you guys as well. It's because they didn't put their feet under the table just yet. They wasn't gonna make panic signings and players that's gonna be here not doing the business, and then we regret it. We wasted money. They took their time, and look at the rewards that you got. They got you a head coach when everybody was looking for a manager. A manager does a lot of work, you know what I mean, which is as well as on the pitch. A head coach just concentrates on the player, and look what happened last season. You know what I mean? You win the Premier League when he just focused on the team, and that is it. So they're doing the right things, man. We might not, some of us might not like these, these guys, especially after Klopp and all that stuff, but they're doing the right thing. I can't argue with a team that won you the league last season. The way they did.
The way they did it.
Dominant.
Something that Arsenal can do.
Yeah, there you go.
All they do is complain about owners don't show ambition. Owners don't show ambition. We need this. We need that.
Yeah, we've got no.
All they do is complain. And we show people that if you have a plan, you can win the league. Whether everybody knew or not. The question is who won the league.
I love the way Arne Slot done it, and I always, go back to that. He gave those whatever you call them players, fringe players, a chance in the beginning of the season. They couldn't hack it, and he stuck with the first team. And look what happened. Won the league. I like that.
That's it. Simples. K-Mac, big up yourself. K-Mac says LFC fans. LFC have asked for 45 for Konate. Gehi will cost 45. It's just that simple. Gehi is coming for Kwanzaa, man.
Big up K-Mac, by the way. Thanks for yesterday, K-Mac, bro. Yeah.
The thing about Ibu is that keeping him is also a risk because he's due to injury next season.
Exactly.
Yeah. Looking at his track record, the question is how bad will he? Yeah. So hopefully this year he didn't have any injury except Hendrick stepping on him.
Listen.
Usually he will get that muscular injury.
Yeah, Liverpool gave him the opportunity. You know what I mean? Even when he was injury prone last few seasons before this one that just finished, Liverpool stuck by him, innit? So I don't understand where this stuff is coming out from. Listen, maybe it ain't coming out from him. Maybe it's just his agent, all that stuff.
It's the Madrid people doing what Madrid and Barcelona.
Liverpool need to toughen up. You know what I
mean? They do these things all the time.
Yeah, when a player is under contract, he should not be speaking to other teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's under contract. Respect that. You know what I'm saying? So this is where our football comes in, and the football team comes in and speaks to the agent of the player, the agent. You know what I mean, and tell him like, guys, like, what's going on? He's under contract with us. Why are you trying to like undermine us at the same time?
Right.
And you know, you can't put your foot down in situations like this. You know what I mean, Quasi?
No, you can. But the player came out and said, "Don't believe what's going on." It's the Madristas who are doing that. They are not to do with any. Liverpool are not doing it.
Come on, man. We've got American owners, bro. You're not American. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to do it. If it's going to cost them money, you have to know. This is the thing about Americans. They love their money. They will not jeopardize anything that will cost their money, because it'll be better for them to get more money from him if he's leaving.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So they will not jeopardize it. But I think somebody had put something there. He said, find him if he's been talking to. Yeah,
do something, man, because he's on a contract. You know what I mean? You can't do things like that, man.
But at this point, I think, like we said, he's the only. This thing is not happening again. This thing.
No, but Quasi, I mean, American sense of like, you know, act like Americans. Nobody messes with you. You know what I mean? Kind of performance. You know what I mean? Nobody fucks up with your club.
Yeah.
Start waking up to that. You know what I mean? Don't let a small country like that come to you. I don't care how big Real Madrid is. If you mess around with Americans, they know what to do, man.
Well, you saw what we did. And that's the point where we kind of, as a club, we shot ourselves in the foot, because when Barcelona did that to us, we saw what happened, right? They're still paying us. Exactly. Yeah, man. But big up to Mandem in the building. Please hit the like button. Hit the like. Today we need to hit 50 likes. And then today we need to hit 500 subscribers. We are 7 away. What's that?
What we're here for? We're 6 away, guys.
Come on. Let's get it done today, man. Let's get it done. Come on, people.
500 right now, man.
Come on. We could get to 500 right now. Let's get it done, man.
Don't be selfish, man.
People, come on. We are here putting the work for you guys, man. Just go in there, click it. We have enough people in the building. You know, 185 from Twitter alone. Some of you guys can go right now, click the link, go over there, like, and then come back to Twitter. All right. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, Matt. Big up to Matt, man. Big up to Matt CSKP. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Here he is. Big up to Mandem. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, sir, people. We're getting close, man. We're getting close.
We've got 5 more to go, guys. Come on.
We're getting close. People, listen. I already have the name of the show. It's gonna be, I'm trying to debate between community check-in or community call-in. That's what I'm trying to. I want to do this show.
Call-in is better, man.
Call-in. Okay. So it's gonna be community call-in. So we are 5 away from it to start. I think on Saturdays will be good. And then when the season starts, we can find another day. So people, I need your help.
4 to go, people.
Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done, people. Come on. Help your brother out. Help your brother out.
Yeah, we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there, man.
Yeah. K-Max said Konate has rejected 2 contract offers. He's leaving, so why are we surprised? This is Trend 2.0. Sell him now. Big up yourself, man.
Just sell the guy, man. Get money. I'd rather get money than nothing, man.
Yeah.
Let's win the league. How do you know he's going to last the season? He could get injured like he always does. Relax, man.
Players come and go in every club. If Konate goes, he goes. He's not irreplaceable. I mean, I've heard a lot of that. A lot of players, fans have said, let him go. He's not all that. I don't want to do all that.
He's all that. He's all that.
You know what I mean? When people get upset all of a sudden, you know, we can't just blame the players, man. It's also the club's fault. We mismanage these players.
Yeah.
We should have been tying them down, whether injury or not, tie them down.
There was a time, you know, nobody was speaking to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could just sign them up, and that should have been the time.
You see what I mean? So let's get that part done, man. People.
4 to go, people. 4 to go.
4 to go. Come on, people. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
So with Konate, it is what it is. But I'd rather sell him. I know some people want to keep him. It's up to you guys what you want to do, but I I think it's gonna be an interesting season, my friend.
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna have to work on the depth of the squad, like Scottish Bear said earlier. I think that's important to the team. What comes off the bench and as well as what's on the pitch has to match some way to complement each other. The quality will be different, but it has to match some way. So when they come off the bench, they change games. That's what I want next season. This is how we can win the Champions League next season. If we have quality like that, which hampered us last season.
Yep.
So what do you think about that, like in regards to the depth of the squad?
No, the depth is important. That's why as much as I know we spending money, we still have to be careful of not overselling, because you could disrupt that core unity that we have, right? Everybody is assuming that Virgil, Salah, and Alisson is just gonna make everything all right. No, there's a limit to what they could get it to. We already have a tragedy that happened, and that alone, it's a mind fuck. Pardon my French.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, that they have to deal with. So the more you keep all of them, the better it is, and then you supplement it with much, much better players.
Yeah,
then you're good to go. That's why I don't think Curtis is going anywhere. Simika's not leaving.
Curtis is going to play a deeper role in this season. He's going to play a midfielder. You're not going to see him as a number 10 anymore.
No.
Too many players there right now.
Too many players. Simika's, it seems like he's staying. So we're probably going to have 3. Some people are assuming that Robo is going to be a left center back. No.
No. You saw him yesterday when he was chasing the player. Can't run anymore.
He could not catch up.
I love that running, man. Yesterday.
Oh my God! Robo,
get the guy.
Oh my God! And he was his fault too. He
let the guy go. He let the ball go over. Oh man,
that's something that he does a lot. That gets us into trouble.
He hasn't got that pace anymore that used to help him out before, man. That's gone. Yeah,
I think that he's leaving. No, his post was season 6, episode 1.
Yeah,
that's why everybody assumed that he's staying. But I think we're gonna bring in some more coming. There are more coming. This team is not.
Listen, I think people like the problem I have with our fan base sometimes. Like, no criticism. I'm not here to criticize you guys, but we don't even think about the worst. We always think about the good every single time. Like everything's gonna be okay. No, you got to think about the worst. So you need those players still at your football club in case something happens to other players. I mean, you might need 2 left backs or 3, or one can play centre back and then left back at the same time. But you might need that. You never know. This could be Robertson's last season, most probably. He already decided 1 more season, I'm gone. I don't care if I play a start or I'm on the bench. You could use me as a 3rd centre back if you have to, or something like that. You know what I mean? So you think about it that way. Always think about both sides, not one side. Positive doesn't always happen, man. You got to think about the negative as well. So injuries can actually hit you and you'll struggle. I remember a few seasons ago, like we struggled for left backs. Gomez started playing there. There was a lot of crosses coming in. He defended well, though. You know what I mean? So you got, I think we think too much of the same quasi, which is positive, but not forgetting about the things.
This could go real bad quick.
Salah could get injured. You know what I mean? God forbid, it doesn't happen, but that can happen, guys. Think about it that way too.
Yeah. Like Liverpool goes saying, we can't do anything about players who have decided to make their bed and leave. It happens. Every club, Alvarez left City, Mbappe left PSG, players packing their bags. Sometimes, it's true. If they change it, they make their mind up, let them go. But sometimes it's just catch them before they start making their mind up. What happened? Why we didn't get on them before, But anyway, people, we are almost there. Get us there so we could get out of here, people. Come on, get us there.
Where is it? Oh, still 4 away, guys.
We are 4 away. Come on, people. Come on,
man.
Come on, people.
My brother here is telling you he's going to do something special when he gets to 500. Get him there, man. It's free. Just hit the button. Subscribe.
Just hit the button.
That's it.
That's something that you guys even requested. You want to call in. So I want to do a call in. Get to 500. Let's get to 50 likes already, people. Come on. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Oh, man. But, I mean, this week, I think we're going to hear a lot of rumors coming. Today was Mateta.
Yeah.
Tomorrow could be anybody else. So
It's like what you said, bro. Like sometimes in football, they give you focus on one side. They tell the press reporters, let's focus on this guy, but we're going to go for that guy. So there's less pressure. You know what I mean? And then bam, it's the player comes through the door.
That's the player coming through, walking in.
There you go, man.
You know, so that's how it is. But people, what K-Max says, Konate was offered a contract 24 and 25. He wants the white. He can follow the red. Now, we thought in October, they say it was almost done, and then it's what it is, man.
Liverpool's caught the ball's in Liverpool's court, in it. So let's just be honest about it. Like Liverpool can decide to keep him and not play him, and then he's gonna miss the World Cup. They could just say that to him. Since you're being an asshole towards us, we'll be to you as well. So there you go, man.
It is what it is. Yeah, Monday, man. Thank you so much, man. We gotta get out of here. Big up to Fuzzy for coming in.
Always,
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Big up to K Mike, big up to Mandem in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming through. Anfield Irishman was here. We need 4 more people. Come on, people. Please comment.
Well, subscribers away, guys, from 500. Be that one that makes it, man.
Come on, make it happen. Make history. Let's make history, man. Let's make history for Kwesi, man. Come on. Let's get this thing done today.
That's going to be the 500, man. I mean, fight for that spot, people. Fight for that spot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. We are almost there. Yeah, man. So, people, man, good to see Liverpool back playing some games. Enjoy yourself this week. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully by then, everything will be done. And then we can gear up for Saturday, the calling show. So, let's go, people. Thank you so much. Big up, Fuzzy.
Big up, bro. Take care, guys.